Okay, so in order to get the water out of the fuel, the best way is to get all the water to puddle in one corner of the boat, of the fuel tank. So what you want to do is be able to drop one corner of the tank down, because water is heavier than the gasoline. It'll all go to that bottom lowest point in the tank. So the easiest way that I found to do it is go ahead and jack up the front of the boat as high as possible, take off one of the trailer tires, and use your floor jack and drop the back of the boat down. So that way all the water in your fuel tank will go to one corner. Now for part two. Now what I've done is gone to the back furthest most hatch in the fuel tank. I've just basically taken off the fuel sending unit. In this case, I just had a flexible fiberglass rod that I've zip tied to a fuel hose, which then goes to a fuel filter that was existing on board, which then runs to a little 12-volt automotive pump, and then I'm running that right back into the tank. So therefore I'm just going to stick the hose in the back corner of the boat, and then as you can see, I just turned it on for a minute. That's the water I just drained out of the filter after just a minute or worth of running the pump. So just got a basic setup. It's your backyard rig, but it works. Hook that up, fuel pumping, gonna run through the filter. You can see the water pulling out. It's all milky. It runs for a minute. I'm gonna drain it, and you repeat the cycle until you've got all the water out. Now in this case I'm using the onboard filter, but I do like the Raycor with the Aquablock filters, which I may end up going and getting one of those anyways. They seem to do a better job of separating the water out. And then I'm just going to suck the water out of that bowl in this case, because I was trying to avoid having to remove the filter. So basically I'll continue that process until I get all the water out of the tank, and that way it just recirculates all the fuel back into the tank, as long as the fuel's not too old and you're able to use it over again. Alright, hope that helps. And just to show you guys, I'm draining the filter off. Just that little bit right there is the clean fuel. The rest of this is all milky water. I'm just gonna, gonna drain that off. Oops, let's go see. Stop turning, forget which way is the right way. There we go. I'm gonna drain that out of the filter, and then keep doing it until it's clean. Hope that helps. I've emptied the bowl 4 or 5 times now, and this is starting to settle out as far as how much water we're getting out, and that's what we're looking at right now. Like I said, I'll keep doing that until it runs clean. You can see the water level down the bottom. Usually it's not always that milky, but you can definitely see a separation. Thank you much. Hope this helps. Now it's been running for a while. I haven't been getting anything out of it. So I actually took the rod off the hose. I use the rod to help keep it stiff so I know when I can hit the back corner. Basically then I'm just kind of working the hose around in that back section for a while, just to make sure there's nothing else I was missing over there. But like I say, even with the stick, you're going to have to move it back and forth a little bit to try and make sure you're picking up the right pocket of the water. Like I say, I think I pretty much got it all cleaned out now. It's been running clear like that for a little while. Again, I've got just a little generic automotive fuel pump. I just hook up some batteries. I've actually got the battery charger on the batteries running, and that would be my rusty connection that made it stop. Alright, again, thank you and good luck.